What's up, guys? Got another video coming out because there's some serious shit going on. Even though it feels like there's been just a lot of crazy shit going on with the Saints recently because we got Tyrann Mathieu, we got Jarvis Landry, schedules came out and all that. But now there's, believe it or not, there's more because apparently Drew Brees is talking up come out of retirement here, and I'm not exactly sure where this came from, but this is some crazy shit. Now, there's a whole little backstory to this. Not necessarily a backstory, but there's some information before we start talking about how he's coming back to football. So, as we know, he was working with NBC as an analyst last year. He was doing the pregame show on Sunday Night Football, which is called Football Night in America. He was doing that for most of the year, and he did a few games where he actually called the game, like the Saints vs. Bills game on Thanksgiving. He did that. He announced that game. I think he did one of the Bengals playoff games. I think the wild card game against the Raiders, he did that game. And I guess they weren't too happy with him. I don't know if he got kicked out of NBC or if it was a mutual thing. I don't know. But it's going around that he will not be returning for NBC next year. And there's been some speculation on maybe he's going to go to Fox and do, some broadcasting there. Or maybe he's going to maybe team up with Sean Payton at Fox, because I think Sean Payton is going to go to Fox. Or he's going to go back to NBC or whatever. But Drew Brees went to Twitter to kind of clear up some speculation here, and what he says will surprise a lot of people. But for one thing, before he tweeted this, I think he did tweet, he said something about a post with Jarvis Landry in it, and he said, I don't know, I don't have the tweet pulled up right now. I have the other tweet that I'm about to mention pulled up, but he said that Jarvis Landry coming back to the Saints makes him excited and makes him want to play football again or whatever, something like that. And that, that wouldn't really make you think that he's being serious about this. But a little later, he tweeted, despite speculation from media about my future this fall, I'm currently undecided. I may work for NBC. I may play football again. I may focus on business, and I may train for the Picky Ball Tour, Senior Golf Tour, coach my kids, or all the above. I'll let you know. This, and now the main part I'm focusing on right now is the I'm currently undecided. I may work for NBC. I may play football again. What? That is shocking. For one thing, it's May 15th. It's literally the middle of the offseason. Rookie minicamp is ongoing. Like, that just started. So this is very odd timing to be talking about a return. And not to mention, after that Bucs game, when he announced his retirement a couple months after that, he seemed pretty content with his career that he didn't want to come back. But I guess after all this time off, he's wanting to come back or something. I don't know. None of this is all just speculation. I just thought it was worthy talking about it because this shit is wild. Like, where did this come from? Why does he want to come back all of a sudden? Well, I can see why. It's because he sees the Saints putting the super team and it gets him excited. But, and it's crazy because, we have the situation with Jameis going on. He just tore his ACL, but he's looking to be coming back week 1. And before last year, with literally Walmart employees at wide receiver, he was having an MVP caliber year. I have these stats pulled up here. He had 1,170 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions in 7 games? Because he didn't finish the season. But yeah, we have quite the I'm quite conflicted right now because I love Drew Brees is my favorite NFL player of all time. He's been my quarterback. But Jameis is my quarterback right now, and I love Drew Brees. But there's so much uncertainty here. First of all, if he does come back and he wants to play football, I'm pretty sure the Saints have all the rights to his contract or whatever. So yeah, I'm just so conflicted right now because we got Jameis, who, like I just said, has shown all this promise with all these literally Walmart as receiver. We had Marquez Callaway at the 1 for most of the time. Then Traquan Smith came back for a game while Jameis was playing. We had Kevin White running routes. I know y'all remember Kevin White. He caught one pass against the Bucs, and then he never caught anything else. Kenny Stills, dude, that dude was boo-boo garbage. Poo-poo juice fart. That's how bad he was. Who else? We had Ty Montgomery. Oh my God, Ty Montgomery. Chris Hogan, who literally retired during the bye week. I know y'all remember that. Now, we don't forget his legendary touchdown against the Packers, but to be fair, everyone against the Packers scored. So, I mean, it's just like, here's the thing though. If Drew Brees wants to come back, does he have to be a starter if he comes back? Because here's the thing. If Drew Brees wants to come back and be a backup, that's one thing. But he'd have to be like, would he be willing to be a backup? Is the thing. But here arises the other question though. Why would he want to come back if he's just going to be a back? I feel like if he has a desire to play football again, he would want to start. But another thing I'm worried about is if Drew Brees does come back, do we force him to start just because of the fact that he's Drew Brees, and we completely disregard how we have set up a great future here in New Orleans with Jameis. Like, we have set all this up for Jameis. Like, for example, Chris Olave, he was made to be in the offense with Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas. It's going to be a lot harder to include Chris Olave in the offense when Drew Brees is the quarterback because, I mean, even though he's taken a year off, his arm hasn't been revived. That's not how that works. He's not just going to all of a sudden be throwing 50 yards down the field again like Jameis was last year. That's not how that's going to work. Chris Olave literally would not be involved at all because in this offense, he's going to be the deep threat. Chris Olave is going to be the medium to deep threat. Michael Thomas is going to be short to intermediate, and Jarvis Landry is going to be your slot receiver. That's going to be also short to intermediate. But Jameis Winston, having that big arm he does, is able to stretch not only Chris Olave but also Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry down the field. But it's going to be kind of hard to do now because Michael Thomas isn't really going to be vertical with Drew Brees. It's going to be all those slants again. Now, can it be effective? Yeah, we saw it in 2019. It worked pretty well. But I don't know. Now, the ideal situation if Drew Brees were to come back in any form would be to coach. I would be so down for Drew Brees to be a quarterback coach. But if Drew Brees were to come back and be a coach, I mean, it's like kind of sets up a win-win situation there because Jameis can not only learn from Drew Brees, kind of like he did similar to the 2020 season, Drew Brees' last season, except for the fact that there'd be no, like if he were to become a coach, there would be no quarterback battle, controversy, or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'm so conflicted right now. Sorry, I kind of got zoned out just now. I have the Dallas Mavericks and Phoenix Suns Game 7 on right now, and Dallas is like, they're literally winning 109-65 right now. Holy shit, I don't know who saw that coming. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. This really all depends on if Drew Brees would be willing to be a backup or not. But if Drew Brees would be willing to be a backup, like I said, that'd be great. But I just don't understand why he'd want to come back just to be a backup, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't understand. If he wants to come back, I think he'll want to start. And I think the Saints would start him because he's Drew Brees. I don't know how that'll go down. Now, none of this is certain that he's going to come back. This is all speculation. He's not certain yet. There's lots of different possibilities. He could just go back to NBC. None of this could be, all the speculation could be for nothing. But let me know what you guys think. Would you want to see Drew Brees come back and start for the Saints next year? Would you want to see him be a backup and mentor Jameis and make him become even better? Or would you want to see him become a coach or just stay an announcer? So I'm just making a quick video here to speculate and all that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys next time some crazy shit goes on, which at this rate probably won't be very long. So I'll see you guys later.